Welcome back to the channel. It is Lakeade here with another Horse Life video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the update. Now, I am a little bit late to this, so I do apologize, but in today's video, I will be talking about everything you need to know about today's or Friday's update, as well as what came into it, as well as showcasing. I will also be talking at the end of the video about the brand new species coming October 25th, so if you're curious on that, stick tuned to the end of the video as I'll be discussing that after I discuss the event. So with that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing we're going to be going over is actually the moon goals. Moon goals are something you get from the like rewards, and they will show up in your inventory if you've liked the game and you've been playing the game for a pretty while, so like maybe a month or so, and you've liked the game, then you have the moon goal in your inventory. If you do not, it's okay, you can always buy one from somebody else, but these guys are infertile like all of the Dev Origin kind of horses, and they also have a glow pattern and a glow hair. You guys have different looking ones. Some of them kind of look like mine, which is more of a darker moon kind of look, and then there's ones like that one right there that's more of a lighter tone. It all depends on what you get, as they do randomize. I really like mine though. I wish I could add some wings to him, but unfortunately I really can't. But he does look pretty cool. He looks very like majestic and everything. The next thing we're going to go over is actually a code, which you could go to the codes in the daily login, and you want to enter monthly mission. The missions had something going on when they added the redo of the missions where you can retry them, which I'll go over in a second. So they added this code for you guys to get free stuff for the monthly mission code, so make sure to enter that because I don't know when that expires. So next up we have the taming quest that you can actually redo. With this update, you can now actually redo all of the journal quest, and in return of doing that, you can actually get rewards. So you can see here, a lot of them are showing the basic bridle. Now, I did do the horse one, and I actually got a void visor from it. So I would be checking these daily and probably doing these daily if you really want to, because there is a chance that you will actually get a themed kind of accessory from doing these. Now, for some reason, the gargoyle one's kind of glitched for me. It's saying I still have to do it even though I completed it. I don't know if I have to do that to complete it, but I think the gargoyle one's kind of messed up. But other than that, you can redo these and get the accessories, or you can get a chance of a themed accessory as well. And you can also get other horses from doing this. So say you like one of the horses in here, you can obviously redo it to get that horse. So Gold Steeds also got a lot of traits additions when they had this update come out on Friday. I will leave a picture of the kind of traits that the actual Gold Steeds got, because I didn't want to go over all the names at once. It's kind of long, so you guys can see it on the screen, but I'm not going to go over it. The next thing is Alex Calf. This is a new mini game which you can actually do to complete and do to get these souls for the event. This is right next to Alex, the actual NPC, and then when you go over here, you can design coffees. This is just like designing apples, except you're designing coffees. You can see all of these little themes that you can go for, and you can pick out whatever you want and make it to whatever desire you really want to do it. It does look pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of how you can see the inside like that, but I mean, personally, it's not a big deal. It's just a mini game, but it is pretty cool to see. I can also put these that glow. It looks pretty cool, and you do get souls from this. There's also, I think, a chance of getting some sort of accessories like you could do with the apple one. So I'm pretty sure that's a chance with that mini game. It's just like the apple designing. It also does have a cooldown. If you go to it, you can see the cooldown is a minute, so it's just like the apple one. There is also something I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't see, because at first I didn't see this one either, and I just noticed it, is the haunted gacha machine. If you open this, you can see we have different themed items here. We have a pumpkin one that looks like it's a coffee theme. I can't remember if that's coffee. This one looks like it's heavenly themed. So this is where you would go to actually buy some of these accessories themed wise. I'm gonna definitely be using this to buy a bunch of these, because you probably want to stack up on a lot of those themed ones to make it so that you can sell them for profit later, or just collect them if you really want to. So that is here, and they do cost souls, not actual money. So the souls that you see here is how much they would cost. I don't have any money for any of those, but that is where you'd find a lot of the themed ones if you want to buy some themed accessories. You can also get themed accessories from the boss, but if you really don't want to do the boss and stuff, then that's where you go. The next one we have is the wish fountain, where you go to basically wish and get an either palette amulet or accessory or some sort of reward from wishing. Now mine is at 15 hours as there is a massive cooldown of 24 hours, so you can only do this once daily. When you do this, you earn stuff, so that's where you want to go to kind of wish, and that's basically the wish fountain. So if you go all the way down here, you will find a corn maze. Now this corn maze is actually not in the game yet. You can kind of just see it's like kind of like a teaser, but basically this will be arriving next week, so this will be next week's update where you will be getting a corn maze. From what I'm guessing and what I've seen is I think you're going to be teleported to this little corn maze which you have to complete, and I really don't like mazes, so that's going to be a trip. But then the next one we have is a cornfield defense. This one came this week, so this is the new mini game, and I would suggest having a good agility horse like Quest here, who is actually max level, which you don't need a max level one, but I would suggest having a very high level because this mini game is all about running around trying to catch these little circles. So when you start it, you have a bunch of corn and you run over to these little circles that light up on the corn. If you do not get them in time, then it will take away from the points that you previously have, which is 75 points. So here you can see I'm kind of just going over and stopping these circles from actually going around and getting caught, because if you look in the air, you can see little crows kind of floating towards the coin when you are doing this. So you want to make sure those crows do not hit the corn because that would be bad. It gets harder each time that you do this, and I think that the different colored crows that you see, so like those neon ones you're seeing right now, do take a lot more points away than the black ones normally do. So this is kind of how you do the mini game. Honestly, I really like this mini game. I love how interactive it is. It's kind of funky that the crows just kind of float though, and they don't necessarily do any animation, but it is okay. But I feel like it looks a little weird. This one does give the most souls out of all the mini games so far, and I normally get a pretty good amount from that. So if you're definitely looking for a lot of souls, then I would do this mini game a lot because it does give the most souls other than boss fights. Lastly, if you go to the shop in event, you can see there is also some new accessories that you guys can actually purchase, so look out for those as well. As you can see, there is a bunch more that you can actually purchase and get. I really like this one and I'm excited to get this one. There's also a new ghost trail, so every week that it updates in this event, I would definitely check the shop because that is definitely going to have more additions every single week. So coming on October 25th, we have the plush horse. These guys are going to be one of a kind like the Gold Steeds. They're going to be featuring distinctive traits like any other, or unlike any other. They're gonna have basically, I'm pretty sure from what I'm hearing, is their own animations as well as probably their own sounds, just like the Gold Steeds have. These guys are going to not be like regular horses, as they're gonna be more stylized with simplified patterns and a charming cartoony appearance, making them instantly recognizable as adorable magic plush creatures. They are going to be dropping this one on October 25th, and they're going to be including a scarecrow plush and also a pincushion doll plushie to represent the theme and ensure that October ends with a bang. There is also something very unique about these plush ponies that you guys probably would want to know. This is more lore related, but they are the magical little creatures lovingly stuffed with fluff, straw, feathers, or any type of plush filling, and brought to life by spirit magic. At the core of each plush pony is a heart infused with powerful magic, making them soul bond to their creator. Even when these little ponies are traded between players, they will actually still never forget their creator. This enchantment heart forever represents that the love and magic that sparkles their existence. Plush ponies are fueled by the same magical energy that animates them, much like the Gold Steeds, and their nature can be even influenced by the magic inbound within them. So that's kind of something that is lore related, but you did hear that they will not forget their original owners. So maybe there's going to be some sort of buff, or maybe there's going to be some sort of thing in the game that kind of represents that when they come out. Either way, I'm really excited to see these guys in the game, and I feel like they're going to be pretty cool to see, as they're going to be the first horse to kind of look cartoony and a little bit different than what we're used to. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about the event so far and what's your favorite part about it. Sorry this is a little bit late. I was definitely busy, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!